the Ibachi, an individual has everything it takes to do what their chi brought them into the world to do. This is the space of your spirit that your Ikenga sits. Your Ikenga is your physical and spiritual will, your ability to actualize what you desire through your own efforts, or the kinetic force of your chi moving through time and space. This is also the space where your Amumu sits, or your manifesting ability, your ability to make your desires an actuality without force or motion, but through the sheer force of manifestation. Both the Ikenga is the masculine force an individual has in the world, while the Amumu is the feminine.
Understanding the Igbo Cosmos series, Lecture 7. In Lecture 6, we talked about idolatry and the Igbo spirituality, and we're meant to understand that idolatry is a complete importation into the Igbo spirituality. In this very Lecture 7, we're going to talk about another controversial or interesting topic: death, ancestry, and reincarnation in the Igbo cosmology. Let me start by saying this. In Igbo cosmology, there is nothing like death. Ndi Igbo see life as a cycle of continual existence. This cycle goes thus: from birth to death to reincarnation. Ndi Igbo believe in translating, which means changing forms, either from life to death, to reincarnation, or even to higher forms, such as guides, which gives credence to the saying, Igbo adighi anwuchu Anya, meaning Igbo does not die. When a human spirit or soul departs, the level of maturity or age that spirit has attained at departure plays a prominent role on the state of the departed soul in the beyond. Souls that depart prematurely behave differently according to what led to their departure. These souls don't tend to rest until certain things are fulfilled. The souls that depart prematurely are usually more connected to the earth after departure, especially to the circumstances that led to their death and to their own unfulfilled aspirations before death. Therefore, at a point, these souls will have to reincarnate to fulfill these aspirations. On the other hand, the matured souls of old people tend to depart freely and are more at peace at departure and in the beyond. These mature souls tend to become guides from the beyond, mostly to their family members, because they still play roles within their families on earth, since they did not die but only translated. Excuse me. Either way, whether premature or mature departure, they both contribute and control to a certain extent what happens to their families here on earth. Many of those that departed can also choose not to return and not to reincarnate anymore here on earth, as many on their deathbed had usually said to their families that they will not return again or that they have no business here on earth again. But such souls continue to ascend further to the luminous realms, from where they will continue to influence the affairs of their people or families here as spiritual guides. Now, depending on the desire or the relationship that existed between the departed soul and its relatives, loved ones, friends, or activities on earth before departure, a soul can decide to reincarnate to accomplish a desire that it did not accomplish in the previous earth life. So, when it sees the right channel, it will come back to the earth through the process of birth. This is called reincarnation, Elo Owa in Igbo. Most of the people on earth today, if not all, are reincarnated souls. When these souls are recognized by those their relatives, friends, or loved ones, the names given to these reincarnating souls usually try to reflect or identify who they were in former earth lives. That is why we have names like Nenna. But many don't just give names like Nenna. Some may call them the name they bore in former earth lives, or some even go as far as explaining to people to say, this person is a reincarnation of this person. Onya loro owa onya, etc. Furthermore, it is said that when a soul departs, it joins the ancestors. We call it Ndi Igbo. Ndi Igbo are the progenitors of a lineage or people who has been departing and reincarnating for continual perpetuation of existence of lineages. Ndi Igbo believes that Ndi Igbo oversees the affairs and the activities on earth clearly without prejudice. To Ndi Igbo, the judgment of Ndi Igbo on the matters that pertains to our activities on earth is usually in nothing but the truth. Thus, Ndi Igbo are guides that Ndi Igbo believes cannot mislead or misguide their lineages or children here on earth. Hitherto, in the Igbo cosmology, it is believed that life is an eternal cycle. That the cycle of existence that begins with Ndi Igbo returns to Ndi Igbo and begins again. That is why when a soul departs in the Igbo cosmology, he becomes an ancestor, as it is said. He has joined his ancestors, or if differently put, he has joined the band of the ancestors. The above mentioned is the reason why human souls on earth must mature in their spiritual experiencing, so that they can become better guides to those here on earth, or those they leave behind here on earth when they join the band of the ancestors. Now, for those who think or say that Ndi Igbo worship our ancestors, let it be known to you that we do not worship our ancestors. Rather, we pay them the required tribute. Yes, we pay tribute to our ancestors because they are playing a great role in making sure that their lineages on earth are continually perpetuated. And so when we pay tribute to our ancestors, Ndi Igbo, we pay tribute to life. We pay tribute to the living. We do not pay tribute to death or the dead. We pay tribute to good and not to evil, to prosperity and to a future. We pay tribute to life and to the living because life in the Igbo cosmology is a continuum. No one dies in actuality. There is only a translation. Our ancestors depart this earth life for a continual journey in the beyond, which path might either lead them back to this earth life again as a reincarnation or elevate them to the office of a guide, Chi, to guide the living, and then via his own previous experience, via the previous experience of such ancestor here on earth, he will now help that soul that is guiding to fulfill his destiny, which is Eke. When we pay tribute to our ancestors, we pay tribute to good because our ancestors guide and protect us from the beyond, thereby helping to extend our lifespan here on earth. We pay tribute to prosperity because Anya dendo gahioma. When there is life, of course, there is hope. We also pay tribute to the future because an unguided generation is a lost generation. And we, Ndi Igbo, believe and know that we are fully guided by Ndi Chi in all we do. It gives us the confidence to pay tribute to them. And that is what we will continue to do. Call it worship. It's up to you. Thank you for listening. Please remember to click like so that more people can get this message. Igbo ndị ọma, ndị nwe m, ya gazie.
Mgbe ọ bụ na mụ nụrụ ọja, obi awụlitewe m. Mgbe ọ bụ na ọja hara, ihe niile na-eri m mmụọ ahapụ n'ụmụ aka. Igbo amaka.